Welcome all. Today we are with another session, and today we will discuss some new rig equipments and their functions. So today is part 10 and day 15. So today's topic are hydrocarbon, weight indicator, mud bucket, BOP trolley, hydraulic power unit HPU in short, Sor Gas, trip tank, Gimo line, escape line, mud mixing hopper, breathing air compressor. So these are the rig equipments, and we will see what are the function of these equipments in the rig. In my earlier videos, I have explained that all these equipments location, where these equipments are located in the rig. And now we are in a series that the definition and function of those rig equipments. So let's start the training. Uh, the first one is hydrocarbon. What is hydrocarbon? Hydrocarbon is an organic compound consisting entirely of hydrogen and carbon. Hydrocarbons are generally colorless and hydrophobic. Hydrophobic means the property of molecules that do not mix with water. So hydrocarbons are hydrophobic, highly flammable. Their odor is maybe similar to gasoline or lighter fluid. Hydrocarbon found in three states. They can be gases, they can be liquids, they can be solids. If the hydrocarbons are in the form of gas, they might be methane or propane. If liquids, such as hexane and benzene. If solids, such as paraffin, wax, and naphthalene. Petroleum or natural gas and crude oil, these all are the same thing. The petroleum, either in some people say, or somewhere it's written petroleum, but if we say petroleum, if we say crude oil, if we say natural gas, so these are the same thing actually. Petroleum, natural gas, or crude oil are a complex mixture of hydrocarbons. It means the multiple hydrocarbons are mixed in the petroleum. The most common hydrocarbons are natural gas, oil, and coal. Hydrocarbon found in crude oil, natural gas, and coal. Next one is weight indicator. This is the image of weight indicator, and this is located in the driller's control panel. And this is the biggest gauge in the panel. Okay. And what is the function of weight indicator? Let's see. Weight indicator is the largest gauge on driller's panel. It measures and displays and even record also the hook load and weight on beat. Hook load. What is the meaning of hook load? The total amount of the load hanging from this hook. So here is we have a traveling block. This one a traveling block, and below the traveling block we have a hook. So the entire equipments and all the things which are the hanging from the hook. For example, the TDS, the traveling block, TDS top drive system, and below that we have drill string, drill collar. So what is the weight, the total weight hanging from this hook? So this weight indicator shows in the driller's control panel. And WOB stands for the weight on bit. Weight on bit is amount of weight put on bit. Okay, by drill string, it is less than the hook load. So it is telling that this is our drill bit. So how much load is being put on this drill bit through this drill string? Okay, how much weight is being put on this drill bit? So this is also shown by the weight indicator in the driller control panel. So this is the function of weight indicator. Mud bucket. So mud bucket is also said mud saver. So let's see what is mud bucket. Mud bucket is a barrel type device used around the drill pipe to collect the mud and drain to the mud system drain tank. Okay, by a flexible hose, while this it means the pull out of the hole, or during the wet trips, or breaking out the drill pipe connections. What happens at the time of the tripping, when the pull out of the hole when the drill stand put out from the hole, at that time when the drill pipes are unscrewed and disconnected. So sometimes they release the from the hollow space of the inside of the drill pipe, they release the drilling mud. So it should not be fall on the rig floor. So we use the mud bucket. So if when we use the mud bucket or mud saver, then it does not allow to fall the drill mud to fall on the rig floor, and through the hose it goes to the drain tank. Okay, and it will be utilized for the next operation. Okay, because the mud is expensive also, even the chemical involved, so it's a dangerous also. Okay, so that's why there are many reasons, and we cannot spill the chemical mud on anywhere. If in the rig floor, it can lead to the slippery or contaminated atmosphere also. Okay, so it can be hazardous due to the inhalation, due to the contamination atmosphere. It can be ingestion hazard also, because the lot of multiple chemicals are mixed in the to prepare the drilling mud. So okay, so let's see the further. It is hydraulically or manually operated system. It is cost effective as it saves the loss of expensive drilling mud, what I said, and reduces the labor for rig wash as well as eliminate. If what happens, the rig mud is expensive also, so it saves the mud, and through the hose it goes to the mud system. Okay, and drain tank. So then after it will be utilized. Okay, and also it reduces the labor. If the mud will fall on the rig floor, the rig worker, actually floor man, will have to wash the rig floor. Okay, so it is also saving the time, saving the water. Okay, and as well as eliminates the chances of slipping accidents due to the slippery rig floor. And we have used actually the mud bucket, and we did not allow to fall the drilling mud, drilling mud on the floor, so there is no chance for the slip also of the workers. Okay, so it's a very useful piece of equipment in the all the rigs. It also prevents the contamination of surrounding area from the spilled drilling fluid. The standard system is manually operated, but also available with the full remote control. The full remote control mud bucket is also available in the market, but most of the companies use the manually operated mud buckets. The next one is the BOP trolley. So this is the BOP trolley. It is located below the rig floor. Above this level, we have rig floor over here. Okay, and there is a rotary table, and this drill string is going like this to the risers, then to this going to seabed, and going to the at the down for the drilling. So let's see what is the BOP trolley. It is located below the rig floor, mounted on track guide. It is used to for handling BOP stack for installation and removal of BOP from the wellhead. So the BOP trolley is used to handle the BOP stack for the installation and removing of the BOP from the wellhead. Hydraulic power units, in short HPU. A hydraulic power unit is a self-contained system that's key component of drilling platforms and FPSO in the oil and gas industry. It is the main source of power for the rig, converting mechanical energy into hydraulic power that controls the various operations and various equipments also. It provides the hydraulic power to operate the drawworks, power tongs, TDS stop drive system, BOP trolley, iron roughneck. So these are all the hydraulic equipment, and this hydraulic power is given by the hydraulic power units. Hydraulic power units deliver steady hydraulic pressure and flow to all hydraulic equipments. Sor gas. What is Sor gas? Sor gas is the natural gas with high concentration of hydrogen sulfide in it. Sor gas is also a natural gas, but the concentration and presence of hydrogen sulfide in this gas is too much high. It is a Sor gas is a toxic and flammable compound. It can damage drilling equipment and pipeline due to its acidic nature. Sor gas is colorless and smells like rotten egg, like the H2S. Okay, because H2S also smells like rotten egg. So Sor gas is also smells like rotten egg. It can also contain carbon dioxide, chlorides, and sulfur. Trip tank. A trip tank is a small metal tank that stores and measures drilling fluid during the tripping into and out of the hole. Trip tanks are usually located near the shell shakers at the mud pits and have a capacity of 20 to 40 barrels. This in this image we have a trip tank here. Okay, and this is a shell shaker. So trip tank is located near the shell shaker, and here we have a trip tank pump. Generally there are two pumps. Okay, one is operational and one is standby. If in any operational or active pump have any mechanical issue and that will be shut down, then the other standby pump will be utilized, because operation should not be stopped in the rig, because it's very lost. It will be count in the downtime. Okay, client will count in the downtime if the progress is stopped by any reason. Okay, so the trip tank is used to ascertain. Ascertain means to find something out. The amount of the mud necessary to keep the wellbore full with the exact amount of the mud that is displaced by the drill pipe. And it is used to check the well for loss or gain during the tripping. Actually, what happens? There is an operation in the rig called tripping. The tripping means the pulling out of the drill string and running in the drill string for a short time. For example, for changing the drill bit, for changing the BHA, or for changing any tool, or for any well test operation. So when we pull out the drill string and running the drill string to the hole again for a short period only, this activity is called the tripping. So when in the tripping, when the drill pipe is taken out from the hole, so it means there is the volume is getting less. So according to the well control system, the hydrostatic pressure should be in controlled manner, and so that the formation pressure will be controlled. If the hydrostatic pressure will be less and formation pressure will be more, then there will be kick, and if the kick will not be controlled, then it will be turned into catastrophic and uncontrollable blowout. And if the blowout already come, then it means that everything is finished. Okay, so when the volume of when the drill pipe is taken out from the hole, so the amount of the drill mud, amount of volume of the drill mud is put in the drill hole by the trip tank. So trip tank has an instrument, level indicator. They have an instrument to find out what volume of the drill pipe has been taken out from the hole. So exact amount of the mud is filled by the trip tank to fill the hole, so that hydrostatic pressure can be maintained. Okay, and well will be in safe position. So this is the function of the trip tank. And also the trip tank measures that how much mud while the tripping, the trip tank is pumped to the hole, and after when the already after the when the drill pipe already lowered in the hole after the operation, so how much mud pit this trip tank gain. So this calculation also he maintain how much he loss. If he losses the drill mud, of how much it gain, it should be the equal one. Actually, the mud volume, how much the trip tank pumped to the hole at the time of tripping, the return mud when after the drill pipe is lowered to the hole, the mud volume should be same in the drip tank how much he pumped earlier. Okay. Geronimo line is also said the escape line and also auxiliary escape. What is this? A Geronimo line, also known as an escape line, is a steel cable that provides a rapid escape route for a derrick man or on a rig in an emergency situation. And what are those emergency situations? That those can be the blowout, that can be the fire, H2S leak, massive mechanical failure, to come down from the monkey boat to the ground. The line is attached to the rig's derrick or mast. The derrick and the mast both are the same thing, near the work platform and anchored at the surface labor. It means the surface labor to the ground, away from the mast. Emergency situations such as blowout, fire, H2S leak, and massive mechanical failure. Mixing hopper. The hopper where liquids and powders are mixed together to make mud. The liquids enter through a pipe and the solids are added into a hopper where they are mixed with the water and flow out through a line to the mud tank. It's a vessel that allows the chemicals and additives to be added to the drilling fluid. The mud mixing hoppers is used to prepare and increase the weight of the drill fluids by mixing it bentonite. It can also change the fluid density, mud density, viscosity, and dehydration. Bentonite mixing is important in the drilling process because it lubricates the drilling equipment, helps remove cuttings from the borehole, and stabilizes the borehole. So bentonite chemical is very important in the drilling mud. Further, the materials that are added into the mud circulation system are first put into the mud hopper. Installation of drilling mud mixing hoppers is usually installed on the top of the drilling fluid tank that is installed at a high position so that the mixed drilling fluid is directly discharged into the drilling fluid tank without climbing. A mud mixing hopper can be located in a few. Generally, it is located up, but as per the requirement in some other places also, different places on a drilling rig, including end of the mixing tank. The mud mixing tank is usually located at the end of the mud tank system, close to the mud chemical storage, the chemical sacks on a skid. The mud mixing unit can be mounted separately on a small skid behind the mud tank. Eventually, and hopper can be installed in a base with pipe walls behind the mud tanks. Breathing air compressor. Breathing air compressor, it is a high pressure gas cylinder storage system that is used for the supplying type 1 grade D air to refill the cascade bottles or the SCABA cylinders. Compressors are commonly used for applications such as providing the breathing air in IDLH environment, flammable atmosphere, fire extinguishing situations, well control situations when there is a blowout or kick, or the well control situation, and where there is a fire and the firefighters and the fire team has to extinguish the fire, or there is a flammable atmosphere if the atmosphere has the concentration of H2S is more than 10 ppm. Okay, and other hazardous gases are available there. For example, the methane presence in the atmosphere. So that is IDLH environment. So what is IDLH? IDLH stands for immediately dangerous to life or health. Is exposure to the airborne contaminants which can cause death, delayed or immediate, either delayed or immediate, permanent adverse effects on the health of an individual, or prevent the escape from such environment. Thank you very much.